Hi everyone, welcome back to Nasidyanka, the channel in which I speak about Bulgarian history, culture, and faith. And this series of episodes, which I call 12 A through I subcategories, I specifically dedicated to discussing modernism from an Orthodox Christian perspective, using primarily Bulgarian resources and how they relate to Bulgaria. Of course, Bulgarian country is primarily Orthodox. The Orthodox Christian Church has played a huge, important, serious role in the preservation of our history, culture, language throughout centuries. And because this concerns some modern ideas and deceptions, I wanted to make some of this information available. In the very least, I'm scratching the surface here with presenting to you guys some of the articles that I found in our Bulgarian websites. I'm not making up any of this information I've mentioned in previous episodes. I am gathering the information, researching it, I'm translating it, and I am literally sharing it, sometimes word for word, so that you guys, the English-speaking people, can have access to this information. I apologize for my non-professionalism. I'm not a video editor. I'm not a technological person here. I do have a full-time job that's different from my hobby, making videos here. And so my videos are what they are: authentic, simple, but at least they deliver this information. And I had mentioned in previous episodes that I did have a monk priest who I met in 2016, and he gave me a blessing to share this information with the Western world. I did circle in circles. I did postpone and procrastinate for the longest time, thinking that that was going to be, who knows, overwhelming. There was going to be a lot of opposition, and come to believe it or not, it really did encounter, I did encounter lots of opposition. But at this point, I am firmly set on the understanding and the belief that this is for the good, because my hope is to make the factual, true information available to people so that you guys can make your own choices with regards to what tradition you follow, and so forth. So today, episode 12, subcategory E, I have named this under the calendar. I'm going to begin discussing the calendar, and this in particular is just going to focus on the Bulgarian calendar, and we will enter further discussion into church calendar in the subsequent videos that I will add. So just as in previous videos, refer to my comment section for the resources that I have used. This in particular comes from an article which Ivan Tanev-Ivanov, Bulgarian writer, wrote extensively on the onset of the year in Proto-Bulgarian calendar. It was published on December 23rd, 2022. So I'm going to plunge in it and share. So in this article, Ivan Tanev-Ivanov mentions that Proto-Bulgarians used a unique solar calendar of the type 4/91 + 1 days, the New Year day of which is still obscure. And so that a similar calendar has been outlined in the pre-Christian apocryphal books of Enoch and the Jubilees, the authorship of which is prescribed to Enoch. This calendar was used by the essayists. New data have been now presented, pointing to the fact that a similar calendar was used by the Nochis, the predecessors of Klechens and Ingushets, which have been neighbors to the old Bulgars north of the Caucasus for 5 centuries. In the pagan time, the Chechens celebrated New Year Day on December 25th, using the same ceremonial burning of oak tree that some Bulgarians are still using at their Budni Večer, in other words, the vigil night before Christmas, which is part of the holiday on December 25th. This fact has led to the connection of December 25th with the greatest holiday in the calendar of the Proto-Bulgarians. December 22nd, however, is the winter solstice. The majority of the Old World peoples, including Egyptians, Romans, and Persians, actually celebrated the day of sun revival on the same day of December 25th, which later in the 4th century was chosen as Christmas, or in Orthodox terminology, Nativity. And so, on December 23rd, 2022, the year of 2022, Bulgaria celebrated the year 7531 according to the ancient Bulgarian calendar. The Proto-Bulgarian calendar is the most accurate and oldest calendar in the world, and it has been recognized as such by UNESCO. In the year of 1976, UNESCO announced the ancient Bulgarian calendar as the most accurate in the world. The Bulgarian ancient calendar predates the Mayan calendar, the Chinese calendar, the Julian calendar, and the Gregorian calendar. This is a great intellectual, scientific work of people who lived thousands of years BC. The Bulgarian calendar is more accurate than the Gregorian calendar, and it differs from the astronomical calendar by only a few seconds. When Bulgaria was Great Bulgaria, everyone followed our ancient calendar because we had the economic, the political power influence on the peoples, and we transferred our intellectual power and culture to other peoples. The ancient Bulgarian calendar is the most accurate and perfect in the world. Recent research shows that the calendar began in the year of 5505, so 5505 BC. 5505 BC. Within its 12-year cycle, the Bulgarian calendar is the primary source of the Chinese calendar. Dr. Shopov presented a report at a scientific seminar of the Institute of Ancient Civilizations and the Laboratory of Archaeogeophysics of the Sofia University St. Clement of Ohrid regarding the calendar of the ancient Bulgarians and its importance. It is indeed important, not only for Bulgarian history, but worldwide. The most ancient calendar for measuring days in time was invented and introduced by the ancient Bulgarians. It is the most perfect calendar of human civilization, distinguished by amazing accuracy. It has long ago removed many inconveniences that are present in other calendar systems and come from the uneven duration of the counting of the months. The Bulgarian ancient calendar actually consists of 12 months with a fixed number of days, 8 months of 30 days and 4 of 31 days, and 2 additional days outside of a month or week, including Ignazden, December 22nd, which was considered the first day of the year, and New Year's Day, June 22nd, which is only added in leap years. As a matter of fact, I've read in other articles in the past that the Bulgarian calendar is so accurate that each year the same day falls on the same calendar day. So like Monday the 7th of March, for example, will be on Monday the 7th of March the following year, and so forth and so forth. Leap years, approximately 1 in 4, are determined by several complex cycles. According to some researchers, each year the dates fall on the same day of the week. The 2 extra days are outside of the month or week. With this, I'm going to end here. I just wanted you guys to hear this because as I enter further in depth discussing the Orthodox Christian calendar reformation, this is an important piece of work here to keep in mind what is the most scientific and most accurate, and does it matter in the Orthodox Christian tradition. I'm gonna leave you with this. I hope that you have a good rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this episode. Please stay tuned because next time we will have the video I called episode 12 subcategory F, and it's going to actually talk about the church calendar. Thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed and you're interested in receiving more of these videos, please subscribe. And I wish you a good and restful rest of your day. Thank you. Bye-bye.